Cassandra Shi, home alone in San Francisco. It's March 2022, and a masked man breaks in wearing a balaclava, ski goggles, blue surgical gloves, and a knife in his hand. He forces her into a chair, binds her with duct tape and zip ties, holds the knife to her throat, but he doesn't say a word. Instead, he types his demands into an iPad, holds up the screen for her to read. He doesn't want her jewellery, he doesn't want her cash, he wants her crypto. Terrified, she complies, logs into her wallets, and transfers $3 million in digital assets. When it's done, he grabs her phone and vanishes. This is what is called a wrench attack. No hacking, no malware, just physical violence to force you to hand over your keys. What started as a home invasion, though, became an international manhunt. She started telling friends about the robbery, and one of the people she contacted was her former personal assistant, Tianzi Zhang. He replied that he was tripping on acid in Joshua Tree with two random women, said he was heading to Taiwan to work on a film, but she hired a private investigator, and the private investigator found neighbour security footage showing somebody walking near her house around the time of the crime. 5 days later, she identified the man in that video. It was Zhang. Cell phone records also placed his device pinging a tower near her house the day before and the day of the break-in. Then came the blockchain forensics. She paid for analysis from Arkham Exchange and Cypherblade, companies that trace crypto wallet transactions. They followed the money, found deposit addresses and transaction IDs allegedly showing Zhang sending funds from Xi's account to his own wallet. Police used that evidence to get a court order, and by March the 23rd, they had an arrest warrant. But Zhang was already gone. Flight records showed he'd boarded a plane to Taiwan the day after the robbery. Interpol issued a warrant. Meanwhile, Zhang was on the run across Taiwan. However, on May the 30th, Taiwanese police caught him preparing to flee by boat to the Philippines. He was flown back and charged with 6 felonies, including aggravated kidnapping, assault with a deadly weapon, burglary, and criminal threats. He's pleaded not guilty and denies everything. His lawyer claims the story is full of holes, says she was a jilted lover, questions the timestamp on the doorbell footage, and asks why a thief would release his victim. Claims prosecutors haven't proven Zhang actually transferred the money to himself. Zhang, however, has spent 4 years in San Francisco County Jail. He was released last month pending the trial. His family's home is collateral, so if he runs, they'll lose it. If convicted of kidnapping for ransom, he faces life in prison.